What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I want to talk about my business class flight with Qatar Airways from Frankfurt, Germany to Lusaka in Zambia. So let's get started. First of all, this flight took place in June 2024, just a couple of days after the beginning of the European Football Cup in Germany. I traveled all the way with my mom from Germany to Africa, and first of all our journey started actually from Cologne, which is my hometown. And we took the train all the way to the Frankfurt airport at that day. This was already the first thing where something could go completely wrong. So we were quite lucky because first of all the train wasn't delayed. The Deutsche Bahn was on time, which is a rare condition nowadays, especially also during a big tournament like the European Cup at that time. Second, also we were lucky because the train way from Cologne to Frankfurt was supposed to be stopped in a few weeks later. I think actually like 2 weeks later they planned to stop the trains for a couple of weeks or month to do some construction there. And the other luck was that the Frankfurt airport was actually running again, because a few days before they actually found a big bomb while they are building a new airport terminal in Frankfurt, and therefore they actually had to evacuate and the whole airport, and no plane was flying anymore for I think a day or something like that. So this was already the beginning. Everything was fine, but like you can see, all kind of trouble can happen even before you want to take a plane. So then we arrived at Frankfurt Airport. Here we first did all the check-in, gave the luggage to the company and arranged everything for the flight. We got our boarding ticket, and after that we went through the security check. This was also quite fast. If you're flying business class, that is not a problem at all. The nice thing also with Qatar Airways business class is that they allow you to actually bring two big luggage of around, I think, 32 kilogram per person, and also two carry-on bags for the plane of about 10 kilogram. So I flew with my mom and we could bring like 4 big luggage of a total of more than 120 kilogram if we wanted to. Gladly we didn't do that, so we just had a one big luggage each. So after security check, then we still got some time, so therefore we went to the Frankfurt airport lounge of Qatar Airways. That's a lounge that is available for also a few different airlines, and here we were also able to get free drinks and free food. It was the first time for me ever flying with a business class and also to enter a lounge, so therefore it was quite new for me. I did some research about that before, and what I saw was, I think, was nice. You got all kind of drinks for free. You got water, Coke, coffee, and everything also in a fridge, so you could drink it cold. So I really like that. That already made me happy. I don't need much more in terms of drinks. And for food, I think that was okay. There were a few snacks, a little sandwich, some biscuits, but also hot food like chicken and a rice meal. I think that's also fine for lunch, and it was still quite lunchtime at that time when we were there, so we ate a little bit, and after that we went for boarding. Yeah, the boarding process is nice because you are just able to enter the plane first before everybody else. So we went inside yeah, the first flight was from Frankfurt to Doha actually. That's a 6 hours flight. The plane was the Boeing 777 at that time. And for this plane, the business class had the famous Qsuite available. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to try this business class of Qatar Airways, because I heard this seems to be one of the great airlines and one of the great experiences of flying in a Qsuite. The cool thing about the Qsuite is that you're actually able to close all the walls around you, that you're really on your own and you do not get so much noise. You're able to really relax and you're not hearing a lot of stuff from other people, from the flight attendant, if you want to, for example. So if you're having a single seat on the side, you can just close the wall for the area where you're walking, and then really you do not hear or see anything what's going around on the plane. If you have the middle seat, there are 2 seats next to each other, and in between you guys there's also a wall that you can close, but this wall you can also put down, so you're able to talk with the other person next to you. So in our case, I was flying with my mom, so of course we closed the wall and therefore we were able to talk with each other, and that was a fun time. Furthermore, in front of you there's another wall, so this wall you can also close it, or you can also open this wall, and behind this wall there are also 2 seats. However, the seats are not looking front, but they're looking like backwards, so you can actually fly in the plane backwards in the business class, which I found interesting. But yeah, I didn't want to try it because I feel like it's a bit more comfortable to also look in the area where you're flying. But if you want to, you can do that. And it also actually gives you the opportunity to see the other people over there. So if you have a family of 4 people, then that's actually nice, you can actually like sit together or be like on a table or in a room together while you're flying in the business class. And if you close the side doors, then you're just on your own and you do not get much distraction. My experience of the Qsuite was actually really nice. The fact that you can close the wall next to you reduces a lot of noise. Therefore you are much more relaxed and gives you much better opportunity to fall asleep. You're able to put the seat completely down so it's flat, and you can kind of make a bed out of your seat, and therefore it's really comfortable. You can sleep there all the time relaxed, and I really enjoyed that. We had a really great sleep there. Also much better than in the second flight, because the second flight from Doha to Lusaka was actually in a new plane, the 787 Dreamliner of Boeing. However, this one did not have the Qsuite, so therefore the seat was quite open. There was no door you could close, so then there was always somebody walking around, if that's a stewardess or one of the passengers. And it was much more noisy. So therefore, that was one of the difference why I also would say the Qsuite is nicer. And if you have the chance to use this one, I can definitely recommend it. How was the flight experience in general? So business class, like I said, you're able to enter first the plane, and when you arrive, already the stewardess waiting for you and the stewards, and they really take care of you. They make you feel special and comfortable in a very, very nice way, I can say. So it was an experience that I've never had before in a plane, so I can definitely say that was crazy in a good, positive way. So when you just enter, they actually tell you where to go, where to take your seat, and immediately they already offer you a welcome drink, so you can get champagne or a Coke or coffee or whatever you want. During this time you can get comfortable, take a seat, and after a short time they will serve you, and then they will also already ask for what you want to eat during the flight, when you want to eat, and they really take care to give you the meal that you want. So during our flight, we had a really great meal. We had, for the starter, they offered you 3 different options. You could take a soup or Arabic meze with pita bread or tuna tataki. I chose the tuna, but I also tried the Arabic meze with pita bread, which was actually my favorite and probably the better option to choose. And for the main menu, I chose the lobster, which I found quite special for a meal in general, and in a plane even more crazy. It was really, really delicious, I can say. Furthermore, you were also able to choose chicken or beef or vegetarian meal. And finally, they also serve you some kind of dessert. In this case, it was some chocolate mousse. Furthermore, they offer a really wide range of drinks. You can drink as much as you want and everything you can actually dream about. So, like I said before, they have a champagne. They have all kind of wine or beer. They also have cocktails, mocktails, iced tea, coffee, cold iced tea, Coke, water, juices, everything you can dream about. And I think everybody can be happy with what they have. They also offered you a complimentary amenity kit of a French brand Diptyque, which included a face lotion, a body lotion, a lotion for your lips, and also a little eau de toilette. They also had earplugs for you, an eye mask, and also some socks for the flight. Additionally, you also get a pyjama for sleeping time. And you can also get a toothpaste and a toothbrush, of course, as well there. Whenever you have a question, the stewardess is really willing to help you. They explain you how everything works. So I had the problem that my Qsuite chair did not work so well in terms of change it from an upright to a flat position. But yeah, immediately somebody came, took care of the problem. So it was a really great experience here with all the stewardess and stewards, and they made the flight really, really convenient for us. You're also able even to use Wi-Fi during the flight. For 1 hour, it's actually free. If you want to have it for a longer time, then you have to pay a few dollars for that. I only used it for WhatsApp. For this, it worked actually quite well. I don't know how good it actually works if you want to really surf the internet or watch a video on YouTube. No idea, but I guess that would probably also work. After the first flight, we arrived in Doha, and yeah, the experience there was quite spectacular. We arrived there at midnight, and still there were thousands of people at this airport. The airport is huge. It's unbelievable. It can take really 20 minutes, 30 minutes just to walk from where you arrive to the other gate to take the connection flight. So therefore you have to be a bit careful to manage the time. At this airport, it's really crazy. It's a lot of people, and also there's a lot of stores of all kind of popular brands, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, Gucci, everything you can dream about, you can find there. Adidas store, whatever, they have basically everything. Even a Lederach chocolate store from Switzerland you can find there. So it's spectacular to see that. However, it's also very hectic. And yeah, after we went for boarding from there, we also still had to take a bus, and the bus drove us to the second plane, which was probably like a few kilometers far away, and it took like 20 minutes or 30 minutes just to get there from the bus to the airplane. And yeah, was a crazy experience to see something like that. All in all, I want to say that the experience with Qatar Airways was quite nice. Yeah, it was my first business class flight, so therefore it's a bit difficult to compare it to other airlines. However, we really had a great experience. The food was fantastic, the drinks were fantastic, the crew took care of us for everything that we needed. So therefore, I think it's hard to beat that airline. If you're able to take the Qsuite, then you should definitely do it. In my opinion, that's the better option, just more relaxing, more quiet, you can sleep better. And yeah, if you're able to fly with them, then I'm sure you will have a great experience. I do not want to say that this is the best airline, therefore I'm just not able to compare it to other ones. I think the price is also okay. Yeah, in economy that would have been probably around 1,000 euros for the whole trip, flying there and back. And in business class there was 4 times higher, so it was 4,000 per person to flying to Africa and back home to Germany. I think it's okay compared to many other airlines, and of course it's a much higher price than flying economy, and I wouldn't do that probably all the time, especially if you're only flying from Germany to Italy. I think it wouldn't make sense to so much to use the business class all the time, at least for me. For some people maybe it does, yeah. But I think for a long-term flight to other continent, that is something maybe you can think about, and maybe, yeah, make the time a bit more convenient to arrive there more relaxed. Yeah guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this review of Qatar Airways business class flight. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. If you're interested in finding out how much doctors earn in Germany, check out the video up here. If you want to know how to be more productive, check out the fantastic book review of Ali Abdal's book Feel Good Productivity down here.